Your Country 1039 KGRT, Mr. Alan Jackson, and Drive.
Time now for the question of the day.
Yes, question of the day time, since we are back in studio for today, and Halloween is right around the corner. Yeah, it's going to be coming up here pretty quick, and of course, we've asked those questions in the past. You know, if you had a bucket of candy in front of you, which one's your favorite you're going to be pulling out? You're going to go digging through looking for that one, right? Well, what if you had a bucket full of just one candy and you went, nah, I'll pass on that one. Yeah, so my question for you today is, are there any Halloween candies or maybe candies in general that you will never reach for? Like I said, if it's just that one bucket full of those particular candies, you would go, nope, I've already had way too much, this year, or my doctor says I can't have those. For a lot of people, sometimes it's like those licorice ones. Sometimes it's a hard candy. Believe it or not, there are people out there that don't like chocolate. I don't get that one myself, but yeah. We all know what our favorites are, but I think we also all know what our least favorites are. So once again, our question of the day for you today, are there any Halloween candies that you will never reach for? Is it that licorice? Is it that popcorn ball? Oh, yeah, I remember those. Or what could it be for you? For me, believe it or not, not a fan of Jolly Ranchers. Yeah, I don't like the hard candies. I've just never been into the hard candies like that. I do love a good caramel, and I do love a good kind of like Werther's thing, but that's not candy. Those are things you just kind of melt in your mouth. But yeah, Jolly Ranchers and sour candies for me, I'm just going to say that my doctor has spoken with me, and I should stay away from those. That's my excuse anyway. But what is it that you are not going to be reaching for? Are there any Halloween candies that you'll never reach for? That is our question of the day. You can call those in. You can text those in, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. Somebody's already texted in candy corn. Man, candy corn doesn't get any love. I like some good candy corn. And Annette also online says candy corn. Come on, show some love for the candy corn. But what is it that is a Halloween candy that you will never reach for? That is our question of the day. Remember, you can always leave your comments on our social media pages as well. Almost forgot about that. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We are live there right now if you want to go over and leave your comments for our question of the day. Are there any Halloween candies that you will never reach for? Okay. Good there, and good there. So, yeah, that is our basic question for today. Are there any candies that you are not reaching for? Or, when you're going through your candy stash at the end of the night, are there those ones that you're just going to kind of trade away to somebody else? Maybe those licorice ones, maybe there's those ones that you're just like, nah, but somebody out there likes them. Pardon me. Like I said, candy corn not getting any love, but I actually like a good candy corn myself. But what is it for you? Are there any Halloween candies that you are never going to reach for? Oh, by the way, I will say this about candy corn. I wish they would do those in different shapes so that you'd get that candy corn type thing, like maybe Easter. Give me some, carrots. Wait, a second, that's not a great idea. I'm going to have to pass on that one. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on in and around the world today as we're waiting for a few more answers. TikTok apparently is testing out a 15-minute video upload. The social media app has gradually increased their video times from 15 seconds to 10 minutes. TikTok is sending notifications that read, upload your videos up to 15 minutes long. Make sure your app is up to date. Then try uploading your app or for your desktop. And I'm going to say this right now, good. Because the one thing I've noticed about TikTok, and it took me a while to figure it out, the videos are so short, you never get a resolution on those videos. You're always looking for the resolution, the end of the video type of thing. It's like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen. Oh, find out next time. And you never find the next time on those. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Kurt Cobain's daughter, Frances Bean Cobain, recently got married to Tony Hawk's son, Riley Hawk. So does that make her Frances Bean Cobain Hawk? I think that's a good thing. Let's see. Deadline Hollywood says the original Shaft, Richard Roundtree, has passed away at the age of 81 from pancreatic cancer. So sad to hear that news. And I talked about this in my sports. The NBA kicked off their season last night. And LeBron James apparently walking into Denver's arena wearing a $28,000 Louis Vuitton outfit. Really, LeBron? Oh, man. But they ended up losing the game anyway. So there you go, LeBron. The outfit did not help you out. Once again, we are looking for the answers for our question of the day. You know, we all know our favorites for Halloween, but are there any Halloween candies that you will never reach for? Got a few more texts in. Popcorn balls on the list. Not going to reach for those popcorn balls. And somebody else says, I can't eat anything with nuts because I'm allergic to them. Well, that's you know, I really feel for anybody that's allergic to nuts because nuts are delicious. But I can definitely understand that. Got to be careful around those candies for sure. But once again, do you have your answer for our question of the day? Are there any Halloween candies that you will never reach for? You know, you'll notice it at offices. If somebody brings in a bunch of candy, like all the good ones are gone, and then by the end of the day, there's, like I said, those licorice ones or that really, really odd flavored candy. Last year, it was pumpkin flavored Kit Kats. Yeah, I love a good Kit Kat, but that pumpkin flavor thing, that stuck around for a while in our office bowl of candy. So what is your answer for our question of the day? Are there any Halloween candies that you will never reach for? You can always call them in, text them in, 575-523-KGRT, or just leave your comments down below because I love looking at these later. I always get answers to some of these like days later. But go ahead and leave your comments for our question of the day. Are there any Halloween candies that you will never reach for? And show a little bit of love for candy.